Hello everybody, welcome to another update on the stock screener. Today I'm going to talk about Santacruz silver again. I promise this is the last time. I keep on making videos, but we need to make sure that I'm right, okay? This is too important. So I think in my last video I did another mistake. So let's make it easier. Let's make it easier to understand. This calculation is very simple. We all agree that silver production is this, right? 5.6 million ounces, because it's 4 times this amount, so those are the Q2 production numbers. We also agree that zinc production is this amount, 4 times this amount in pounds, okay? And they used these numbers to calculate the equivalent production, which is 16. We all agree about these numbers, okay? Order and method. Now, I have created an easier way to value this, and I used this formula. So what is this formula? Looks complex, but it's easier. So we have two parts. The first part is revenue. Revenue is H13 silver price times silver production. Okay, so that's the revenue from silver, right? Silver price times silver production plus I13 is zinc price times J13 is zinc production, right? So that's the zinc part in the revenue. And then I just multiply by 1.12 to make it easier. And you can see here I did 1.12 and that would give the silver equivalent production. So I did 1.12 to get the other materials in this. So that's the gold and the copper, to make it easier for me. So I don't need to look at all those prices. So times 1.12. So this is the revenue. And then we subtract the costs. So this is the second part, subtract the costs. And what are the costs? Cost is L13. So that's the AISC, right? Silver equivalent, and which is 17, times the production. And this is the production. This is the production, K13, that's the silver production, plus the zinc production, which is J13 divided by the 25 times the 26 row. And that will give us the production, right? If you don't believe me, I can do this. Yes. Maybe this here. No. Let's try this again. So this is coming from this. This is coming from here. So we need to have this. Okay, so this gives 16 million silver equivalent production, right? So it's correct. So costs times production that will give us the cost. This is the cost per ounce, and here is the ounce, so we have the cost here. So you're following, we have revenue minus costs. That will give us the EBITDA normally. So that gives us the EBITDA, and then we just do a times 5 multiple on that. So what do I get here? A new valuation. So the valuation now is 900 million. And we are at a market cap of 140 million. So this is already a fivefold right now. Yes, fivefold, fourfold. And this is even better than my last calculation. It was only 500. So now it turned into 800. And this is a very simple calculation. So let's do some sensitivity analysis. That's the fun part. We assume that this doesn't change. Of course, it can change due to energy costs and all of that. We assume that these production numbers are the same. So we can only play with the silver and zinc price. We can also play with the cost, of course, but let's do this first. Let's see how low silver can go. 15, 10, 5, 0. This is amazing. The silver price can go to 0 now, and we still would be profitable. Amazing. So that means my other calculation was wrong. This is probably more accurate. Now zinc. How low can zinc go? 1.5, 1.2, 1, 0.8. Okay, so zinc can only go to 1. 1 is probably the lowest, which I don't think zinc will go to $1. That's much too low. So yeah, there is a huge margin here. Margin is very good. What if both go down? Let's say 15 and 1.3. Yeah, then we have only a double in value. Yeah, but these are very good numbers. 15 and 1.4. I think that there's a very large margin of safety here. So I'm pretty happy. Now the upside, let's go for 20, 1.8. Actually, let's do 22 and 1.8 because these were the Q2 numbers. In Q2, we had 22 silver and 1.8 zinc. So basically, the earnings that will come out in Q2 will be propelling us tenfold because probably be 60 million earnings, 60 million earnings, EBITDA per quarter. So probably 50 million net earnings could be possible, 40 million. So in 4 quarters, it would be 160 million net earnings. So that's a PE of 1, actually. So that's easily a tenfold then, if you have a PE of 1. So that's what this says. It can actually tenfold because you have a PE of 1. Now let's put this on the 50 that someone said and 2.5. Then we get to our 20 folds. So 150 to here, That's at a 20-fold. So still a 20-fold, but this is a different calculation. Okay, so huge margin of safety and already a lot of upside. Now let's play with the AISC. Let's say we have cost overruns 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So even if costs go up a lot per silver equivalent, we are still safe here. 24, 25. So that's an increase of how much percent is this? 40%, 50%. Yeah, this is 50% increase in costs. Then we are still safe, still profitable. Let's go further, 26, 27. Okay, if costs go up 60 to 70%, then we are going to have negative earnings. So we do not want to have costs overruns. But yeah, I think it will easily stay at 17 here. So there's a huge margin of safety here and a lot of upside. So I think I need to buy more on Monday. Hope that the price goes down, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.